Yay! Oh, everyone missed the whole performance.
I know. We're gonna have to get Paul to reenact Equitus's speech written for him by Bella.
I'd like another run at that anyway, so that's good.
Bella, no. Bella, no.
It seems that Twitch's server issue is fixed. So we are live. Awesome. Welcome to the beginning of combat against the Scarred Earth cult. Somewhat against some of you's better judgment. Alright. So, Bella, you have moved into the caldera, skidding over the steep lip. I'm going to move you 5 feet forward because that's kind of the steep area right there. And fire off the the penumbral longbow. And what are you firing at? This guy?
Yeah. But that's only an 11, so I don't know if that on it.
I'll tell you one second. Or I would if I didn't have so many different things up on screen. There we go. No, ignore that. Okay, yes. Your arrow will kind of make this loud snapping sound as it ratchets off his leather armor.
Alright, I'm done.
And he looks up and he says, "Ta! You again!" That guy is the same one you folks fought in the woods a few days earlier. Alright, is that the end of your turn, Bella? If so, it's Uck Erie's turn.
Yep, I'm done.
Alright. Carrie's gonna hop over the lip just behind Equitus, about, if possible. And
Absolutely. Where have you, where is Srakik? Should I pull out Srakik?
yeah, I just realized, like, I don't have my sweater with me. I wonder where she is. Yeah, probably.
Are you riding Srakik?
Yes.
Alright.
I feel like having a giant battle spider is probably better than not having one at the moment.
There she is.
Hey, BB. Alright, cool. So, giant spiders in the mix now. And, sorry, I was thinking... You know what? We're gonna do something. We're gonna do something different than normal. She's gonna pull out her crossbow and try to hit someone. Specifically.
Okay. That guy is in the path of the howling gust of wind pouring from Cordy at the moment.
Ooh, that's right. Then never mind. That'll probably knock him off. going for the other guy.
Too loud. Hang on. Sorry about that. What was that? You going for this guy instead?
Yeah.
Okay.
$15.
15 will hit. Roll damage if you didn't already.
7 piercing.
Okay. All right. 7 piercing.
Yep.
He is struck in the chest, fumbling in his robes for something, and possibly in fear from the booming threat that just echoed out over the caldera. And he kind of takes a stumbling step back, having been hit hard, but not going down. If that's the end of your turn...
Yep.
All right. The Mephits go. Most of the Mephits come screaming toward you. Literally. Ah! Flying down out of the sky. Right at you guys. So Bella, there's this guy right above you. He is quite a ways above you. He's 45 feet up, but he is screaming up there. Mavra, your location was discovered. So this guy moves up here, and he is above you. The Mephit over here, however, does something quite... No, he also heads in your guys' direction. So he's flying over that. And a shout goes up. As all of them scream, some in fear, others not in fear but in rage, as you have interrupted their prayers to the earthen, chthonic beings that they seem to worship. And as if in answer to their call, more creatures come bubbling up from the tunnels below. So 3 more Mephits appear. They are here, here, and here. They have just emerged from the holes. Now the Magmen go. Or let's just say that's the plural of Magmin. Mavra, this guy runs up to you and he goes and bursts into flame. And then he tries to reach out and touch you with his big, fat, chubby finger.
Mag person. That was a joke.
The monster gets a 19, which is a hit, just barely on you. As soon as it touches your armor, you ignite. You are now on fire, and the initial rush of flames over your body deals 7 fire damage to you immediately. So, as it says, you must take an action to douse the fire, otherwise you will keep burning.
And who is that?
Mavra.
Okay.
Alright, there's another Magmin over here. He just runs up this round. Oh, wait. He does not speak common, so he's not intimidated. Even though you look very scary, I think understanding you is important.
Okay, can I? Because I might have said that in. No, I probably wouldn't have. Never mind. Go ahead.
Okay.
I was gonna say I might have said it in Infernal.
That wouldn't have
but
worked.
not to these guys.
Primordial. You need primordial.
Oh, okay.
Or ignin.
Okay.
All right. Okay, that's it for them. These guys now go. Now they are all intimidated. And first things first, this guy is going to make a save. Against the gust of wind. And he has... he does not have disadvantage on this from Frightened. It's ability checks and attack rolls, not saves. Okay. He gets a 3, so that doesn't matter much. And he is shoved 15 feet directly along the line of... So he comes stumbling back, ah! And he actually steps in some magma there. Which does 8 damage to him. Not enough to kill him, but he is almost elapsing already.
Nice job, Cord.
His foot is literally melting. The rest of these guys, they look at each other. Okay, so let's see. Some of them are heavily injured. This guy is going to move away from the source of his fear. So he's just going to take off. This guy, however, they cannot move willingly towards Equitas, so he doesn't get any closer. But he will pull out one of those strange mesh slings. And with hands shaking, quaking in fear at this representative of the shadow, he will attempt to load and fire it at range, at great range, from his target. And he's shooting at Bella. Nope. A 9 is a miss. Alright. There are some other guys firing. This guy's also firing at Bella, pulling out that sling, and in that high-pitched sound as the stone heats up. Splat! Right in the face. He gets a critical hit, dealing a total of 12 damage to you.
Doesn't he have disadvantage?
He has disadvantage. It's not a critical hit, but it's still a hit. You only take 4 damage instead of 12.
That's so much better.
Thank you for reminding me. Okay, then there are a bunch of these other guys who can't move any closer, so they stand there and they're like, shoot at the big spider! And they start shooting at Srakik. So that's 5 shots.
No idea what her AC is.
I know. I should probably give that to you at some point. Her AC is 14 from the toughness of her spider body. So they all have disadvantage. Miss, miss, miss. 1 hit and 1 more shot. So Srakik takes 5, and that's a miss. So only 1 hit. Bella, you were hit. You do need to make a strength saving throw.
That's not good.
You poor thing! That's
Why
your
do I keep
third
rolling?
natural 20.
Yeah, that's too bad.
Bella, you fall prone. Pulled down by the suddenly increasing weight of the sling stone that has stuck to you. Alright. The cultists, afraid, take up the chant again at the end of their turn. But this time it's different. Frantically they cry. And as if in response, the magma moves. Bubbles. A big bubble bursts. And a lava bomb flies out. Jeremy, could you please roll 2d20s?
It's a 12 and an 18.
Okay. So right over here, this huge lava bomb flies out and explodes. Destroying anything that might have been standing there.
Y'all, they have artillery.
And from where did it come?
It came from within here.
Oh, so it sort of exploded out. Okay, okay. All
It
right, there we are.
Burst out. So the lava is now... And it's going to keep... You can tell it's going to keep bursting out with these huge lava bombs. But they don't seem to be landing in any particular location. They're flying out in every direction.
which is as bad for us as it is for them.
Hey, Lion Nation. The fight's going fine so far.
Ain't dead yet.
Okay, Mavra.
I'm gonna douse myself.
You're gonna douse yourself? Oh, you're gonna take some water and like pour it over yourself to put out the flames?
Do I have water?
Yeah, you have a water skin. It's part of your traveling gear. You'll need to refill it, but... Alright. So you take an action and you pat yourself down, you pour some water on, you put out the flames. Anything else?
I think that's all I can do.
Okay. You simply stand there as the little magman reaches out to touch you again. Ah! Rocking his round magma head back and forth. Breath, you're up. No, go ahead, Mavra.
I think I'm gonna use my action surge and
Oh.
attack him.
Okay. Dragon's Bite flashes out, and the green metal unfortunately hits a cool part of the creature and does not, it just clang, turns aside, not biting deep. If that is all, then it is Breath's turn.
Okay, I was hoping people would move closer so I could smack them, but they did not oblige me.
You're still hidden, actually.
I am, yeah. And let's see, that guy's way up in the air still. I can't go there. I'm going to double move. I'll just move next to that guy. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take a double move action and hop over to say hi to this guy.
And suddenly a barbarian.
And I am going to bonus
Ah!
action go into a rage.
Ah!
It's my turn.
Okay, as Breath's muscles stand out on his body, he is enraged. Cordy, I forgot to ask. Can this guy move out of the gust of wind?
I don't see why not. It's a 10-foot
Okay.
wide. But for every foot he moves, it's like double. So it would
Okay.
just like eat up more movement.
Alright, he is gonna move. He'll have moved out of there. Okay. It would be insane for him to stay in it. But he won't do anything else. Breath has taken his turn, and so it is Equitas.
Alright. A couple of questions. Can I move through the wind? Or it affects me the same way
Yes.
if I move through her wind? Okay. These squares, like this one here, is that occupied by something? Is that like something that I can't get over?
No, but if you end your turn standing on it, it will burn you.
Okay, alright. Then what I will do is stay where I am, and I'm going to... That guy there is going to get an Eldritch Blast in his face.
Which guy?
That one.
Okay.
That Breath, or I think, isn't that Breath is engaged with?
Yeah.
That's
I
correct.
actually want to leave him alone because he's already taken 7 points of damage.
No, because we want to take him out.
Yeah, I
That's
think
true.
I want to, yeah, if we have a chance, yeah.
This guy? This guy hasn't been hit.
Yeah, I hit him.
With your... I thought you hit a cultist. You hit this guy.
Oh, maybe I did. That's
Yep.
probably right. Never mind.
Well, I just rolled a 10. I'm assuming that's not good enough.
It is not.
Yeah. Then I will. I think I don't want to. Are these things like these structures here and here? They're just like little pock marks in the ground. Is that correct?
Yes. They are difficult terrain.
Would they be something that it would be possible to hide behind or in?
No, the only things that would really let you hide would be like the bushes and skeletal trees.
Okay, then I am just gonna stay where I am,
Okay.
and that'll do it.
All right. This guy sneers as your Eldritch Blast and the Penumbral Arrow both bounce off his leather armor. He says, I am Thraxos, and the strength of stone protects me. And he says, come! Protect your master! Breath, you look down. The ground next to you is bubbling. Bubbling. Weaving back and forth like waves of an ocean. And then this huge stone fist bursts out of the earth, followed swiftly by an enormous stone creature. Stone and earth all pressed together in this tremendous form. It rises up and up, looming over you.
Time for a rematch, motherfucker.
It does not have any facial expression, but you feel its desire to destroy you in the power of its fists as boom, boom, each one comes crashing down on you. Now,
Don't do that, Max. That's scary.
this thing does not have disadvantage. It will get 2 hits, and the second one is a crit. The first blow knocks you to one side. The second one catches you in the face. The huge stone face is bigger than your head, and if you've ever been hit by something bigger than you are, it just keeps moving when your body doesn't want to, and cracking you across. Now, of course, you're raging, and therefore this damage will be halved because it is bludgeoning. So that's 13 bludgeoning, halved to 6, and 17 plus 11 is 28, halved to 14. Boom! Boom! Alright. After those terrific blows, Breath still stands mighty and strong. This guy looks over and says, fool! Go not for their strongest, but their most vulnerable. And he stamps his foot. Serve your master!
He sounds like a child throwing a tantrum.
Akiri. Next to Srakik's hairy leg, the ground, you see this wave traveling toward you just under the surface of the ground. And then as it rises up, this thing bursts from the earth, tremendous, made of earth with stones sticking out of it here and there. And it rises up before you, enormous, standing taller than Srakik. Its head, what passes for its head, this blob of earth and rock. easily level with yours.
Phew, that thing's grody.
Across the bubbling, bursting lava, this guy in red, this elf, carrying a weird curved blade, sniffs. He stamps his foot. Serve your master. The ground near him ripples. And then once all of them have done that, they each call out, "Protect yourselves! Strength of stone protects us!" And they move their hands in these short, sharp motions, each one casting a spell. This guy is casting a different spell. He's standing next to you, Breath. And he looks into your eyes. And he says, "No more of you." And he casts a spell upon you. Would you please make a wisdom saving throw?
15.
I think that's actually a success.
I'm glad it was not intelligence.
Yes, you succeed. You felt this stiffening coming over you, but you shake it off. You're too angry to stand still. Yeah, you shake it like that. Shake it, baby. Krim, your turn.
Okay, so can you describe this one again? You said did you say fire?
Which one? What one?
The one near Akiri.
Oh, it's another earth elemental. It's this huge, towering figure of earth and rocks.
Okay, so I'm going to Scorching Ray that and use 3 charges of my crown to get advantage on the attacks.
All right then.
Doesn't seem like I needed it, but okay.
The power of your crown flows into your spell. It looks like you got 3 hits. Alright, so the fire beams spring from your fingers, dealing 19 total damage.
I am going to move up just behind Cord.
Okay. You scramble down over the lip of the caldera and join your friends. You would have had to move there in order to fire off a spell.
Okay.
Cordy, your turn.
All right. I would like to move the gust of wind to try to clip the not hitting breath, but just try to clip the caster that's like kind of in front of me, if possible. See if I can hit him. Yeah, that guy. And then
You're gonna use a bonus action?
yeah, it's a bonus action to move the gust.
Okay, so you want to aim it so it hits him. Isn't it at the end of your turn you can do it?
Maybe it's at the end of the turn.
Yeah, because it depends on where you move, I think.
Yeah. I'm not planning on moving at all, so I'm just gonna stay here. But I was gonna cast a cantrip. Do I have to do that before a bonus action, or is it fine to just like move the gust?
Whatever.
And then I was just gonna cast Chill Touch on that guy.
Same guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
That's a 10 that probably doesn't hit.
That's a miss.
And then can I yell something?
Please.
All right. So I would like to in Primordial as loud as I can yell, try to yell like at the elementals and yell, "Stop, collaborate, and listen. I get you're all on a mission, but wait, maybe we could be friends. So let's bring this fight to a nice end."
That was incredible.
Come on, she deserves something for that.
They all slowly turn toward you, the empty sockets where their eyes would be.
And I die.
Impassive. Bella, please take your turn.
I mean, your obvious mistake was that they're not into rap, they're into rock.
Get out.
Racist.
Boo.
Okay, I'm gonna pull out one of no.
That was not a good pun.
I don't know, I liked it better. But I'm biased.
Alright, I'm going to move there. Just kind of going around the back of where Cordy is, and I am going to pull out one of my chaos arrows and shoot it at this bro.
Sorry, could you ping it again?
The guy in the top hat.
Okay, him. And yeah, that was kind of amazing, Alexis. Not gonna lie.
Play a bard in my other campaign.
All right. Okay, so a 20 to hit this guy is a hit. If you guys haven't done so, try to remember to go into your settings and click always auto roll damage.
That's 8 damage. And it's a chaos arrow.
Oh boy. I forget, do those allow a save?
I think it depends on what happens. But usually, no. I mean, it just, something happens. You're the one with most of the rules on it. Like,
I just don't have it open, so I wondered if you remembered. Okay, well, you definitely hit him with a 20. And you dealt how much damage?
8 damage.
Okay. Alright. Well, let me get my book. Hang on.
Made him leave with our terrible.
Yeah. I was gonna say, let me get my book. I like that. It's always a good sign. Of course. How many possibilities are there for the Chaos Arrow?
I don't know.
There's only like 3 possibilities. I just have her roll a D100 because I'm a freak.
That's not correct.
Somehow that doesn't seem right.
Roll a D100, please.
16. Time to annoy this guy to death with robots.
Or make him blow pink bubbles.
That's like the best case scenario.
So,
The
arrow flies up.
And just like
let me describe what happens. Choom! The somewhat older man bends over. This vile expression of rage on his face as blood spurts from his wound. You feel the wild magic of the arrow. Connecting you two for a split second. Bella, you feel this amazing healing flowing through you. The same feeling that happens when Akiri touches you as York's power. And that guy looks down and the arrow pops out of his chest. He goes, oh, as the wound closes somewhat. And the healing magic remains. Continues.
I was hoping it'd be like a necromantic, like it sucks his life force out of him. I guess not.
this is like really not my night.
This is a really bad night to not be your night.
Akiri.
Okie dokie, we've got a real big boy sitting right there. So, gonna be basic and just sacred play them. Let me find it real quick. He has to make a dex save of 15.
This is the guy, the creature next to you?
Yeah.
It barely tries to shuffle out of the way, getting a 1. And is struck by the laser beam from God.
Basically.
As the radiant damage busts open some of its earthen mass. There's still a lot of it, though. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Srakik is chittering and hesitant to attack this thing after chipping her teeth on the last one. Alright, time for the Mephits. This one spots an opportunity. It swoops down. Can't get that far. It's gonna avoid that wind gust, though. It swoops down right there and lets forth a burst of fire. It kind of swells up like a frog with this enormous goiter. And spits out this flame at you. So I'm going to need Krim, Courtney, and Bella to all make dexterity saving throws, please.
Hey, now you actually get like a natural 20 that you can use.
Yeah, freaking finally.
Well, you made your save, so you
I
take...
do have resistant.
Okay, so Krim, you're going to take 3 damage. You're all going to take 3 fire damage in the end. What the hell is that? What? I can't even get rid of it.
It's in Braff's color, but he's not there.
That's weird, man.
I think somebody accidentally drew that? And now I can't get rid of it now that I made it big. Okay, well, we're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Alright. Where was I? Yes, the Mephits are going. So this guy has to swoop way down low in order to flame breath you guys. And he can only rise back up again a little bit. This Mephit near Mavra swoops around her. What kind of armor are you wearing, Mavra?
Chainmail.
Okay. He's casting some kind of freakish spell on you.
Freaky.
Yeah, actually, you may have seen one of your friends casting this before. Go ahead and make a... No save. Your armor, as he casts the spell, begins to glow red hot. You can't take it off, and it just burns your body for 7 damage. And that will continue glowing red hot and burning you. As the metal burns. Oh, there we go. Well, ignore that roll. Okay. This one takes to the air, shrieking imprecations at you guys. This guy gets closer. Actually, he gets all the way there. This one takes to the air. Okay. So there are now a number of burning, constantly melting and reforming magma mephits up above you. And now it's time for the magmins to go. Mavra. Oh, Mavra's dealing with a child. Bref. This guy responds. This guy shouts some orders. And this one surrounds you. Getting advantage on his attack rolls. He reaches out to touch you. That is a hit. You're going to take 7 fire damage. And also, boom, you're on fire. So if you don't put yourself out, you're going to burn further. All Alright, this guy moves up. There are more magmins coming. Not quite as fast as their flying brethren. And with that, it is time for another lava bomb to burst out and explode. Akiri, would you please roll 2d20?
Sure. And 8 and a 4.
Alright, that one is exploding right there. Just barely missing this guy. He spins around. Ah! As the lava bomb explodes right behind him. And leaves this big pile of burning hot rock in that area. Okay. He continues running away. He got really badly hit. So he is going to try and recuperate behind this tree here. This guy is really badly hurt. He is going to run back a bit. The rest of them, they see that combat has been joined in earnest, and they are no longer frightened of Equitas. And so most of them are going to be moving up in order to try and get a better shot, now that they can move up. Okay. And they shout. Actually, man, a lot of these guys have their shots blocked by earth elementals. So they are going to...
My heart bleeds for them.
Say, bring down the scary one! So Equitas, you're taking 6 shots.
I'm not scary.
Oh, wait, no, ignore that one.
Good.
Easily done.
Why can I never find the one thing I'm looking for over here? Okay. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Equitas's AC is 16. Now these are also a disadvantage because they are out of the short range of the sling. So that's a miss, miss, hit, miss, hit. So 2 hits. I'm going to ask you to take 2 strength saving throws and 4 bludgeoning and 4 fire. So that's 6 damage when you have the fire. And the other one is 3 bludgeoning and 7 fire, or 6. So they both did 6 damage to you in the end.
Okay, so that was 6 Because I'm resisted to fire.
I mentioned that both times.
You did. My bad. Okay, so 6, that's 12.
12 damage. All right. And they continue their prayer, gaining strength, a little less quavery now, continuing as the lava continues to explode outward in response, the earth responding to their chant. Mavra, it's your turn.
I guess I'll hit this fire guy again.
Well, I forgot to have him attack you because you're with a child. Don't worry about it.
22.
Wow. Yeah, that's a hit. Let me just do his attack real quick, because he tried to reach out and touch you again. So, you're on fire. You took 6 more fire. And you just hit him with Green Dragon's Bite, which cut him in half and made him explode. So I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please. Nice. So you'll dodge some of that, and you'll take 3 more fire. So 9 fire when you add the attack and the exploding guy together. And Mavra gets first blood, so to speak. All right. Any movement, Mavra?
I think I'm gonna click my heels. I'm not sure if I can get there on my own. And go close to this. Right there.
Alright. You run up toward that guy, and he looks at you, and he says, "Stay back, Ms. Dwarf. If you know what's good for you. I stand my ground and protect my temple. In the name of the Hollow One, the Whisperer, the Defiled, and the Killer on sight."
Okay.
I believe it's Breph's turn.
Oh, I totally believe that's exactly what she said, too. I love it.
I'm gonna lock eyes with my old pal from the last fight, this wizard man. And still on fire. 2 reckless attacks.
Nice.
It'll be an 18 and a 21.
You're attacking the elemental or this guy?
The wizard man.
Okay. Those are both hits.
A total of 24 bludgeoning damage.
Bam! Bam! Ah! You hit hard. I'll give you that.
I don't know if it matters, that is a magical weapon. I'm
Okay.
also going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to look over and see my dwarf friend running across the battlefield, looking also a little singed, and I'm going to focus and send, I imagine, some kind of spiritual force her way in the form of my Seal of the Dolphin.
Nice! First use of a Seal of the Power! Nice! First use of the Seals of Power special roll for this campaign. Very nice. Awesome.
And so that'll be 6 health back to Mavra.
First use in combat, I should say. Okay. So Mavra, yeah, you're healing 6. Equitas. Unless Breath wants to do something else.
Oh, sorry, no, that's the end of my turn.
Okay. I don't know what to do here. I'm gonna sort of put my hand in my pocket, my offhand, and leave it there. The pocket that has the deck. But I don't know. I'm going to. I'm just gonna burning hands this guy. That's gonna be a DC 14 Dex save. Fuck.
Okay. Are you doing anything special with the Burning Hands?
Yeah, I'm also going to add the my Seal of Fire and Shadow, so that's going to be 1 hit die for some extra necrotic damage. Let me get to my hit die. There they are. Oh yeah. So
You feel the dark power flowing through your veins. As the flames release, so does the power. You can feel it marking your enemies, staining their souls.
Yes, my son, yes.
yeah, I was looking forward to that. And then I'm going to just I don't know if I want to move. I'm actually I'm gonna stay where I am. The end.
Okay. Mavra, just so you know, the heat metal can be triggered again on the caster's turn.
So I don't do anything about it right now.
Not unless you want to stop in the middle of combat and take off your armor. Alright, so Aquitas is done, and now the bad guys go. Well, these bad guys. Okay. This guy says... Oh, this guy makes a strength saving throw. Whatever he says is lost in the gust of wind, blowing the words away from his face. However, he will stand his ground. And that will let him do a disengage from Breath. He says, kill them. Don't listen to that poetry and primordial. And indeed, the earth elemental before you does seem unmoved by Cordy's words as it brings up both fists. Boom, boom! And down onto Breath. Okay. 1 hit, 15 bludgeoning, halved is 8. I'm sorry, 7. This one... Oh, hang on. And then it's going to sink below the ground. No, you know what? On second thought, he asked it to protect him. It's not going to sink below the ground. It stays there. Body blocking for its master. Akiri, this one right next to you.
Eep.
It goes after Srakik. You're fortunate it's not getting advantage from anything.
Yeah.
It does 20 bludgeoning to Srakik, who already took a bit of damage earlier.
I have no idea how many hit points she has. Okay.
Srakik halfway goes down. She's almost collapsed. She has 1 hit point.
Holy, okay.
Crunch. That one stone fist just ripped through many of her long, long spider legs. This guy is standing next to Mavra. What was I doing? Yes, he is looking at Mavra, and he... He says, Dwarves are slow. Dwarves should not be out ahead of the main force, lest they be separated. And he reaches into his bag and he pulls out this very thin stone disc with this burning rune inscribed on it. Looks a little familiar. And he says, "The gifts of the Tao are mine!" And he breaks it across his knee. Choom! A stone wall. As he lifts his hand, a stone wall appears. These are actually continuous pieces.
I'm back. What the hell happened?
They're doing that stupid stone wall thing again.
Separating us. It's like,
Yeah, I do not like this shit.
So he's cutting off the Gust of Wind spell. A 10-foot-high stone wall erupts from the ground, walling off some of you from your friends. And the rest of the fight. And then he hopes you stop breaking his kneecaps, Mavra. What was the question?
Is that Crim that's inside the little box, also with Cordy and Bella?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, this guy over here. He is going to try and take care of Mavra. So he moves up there and he says, Dwarf woman, flee. And as the elf says that, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Make a what?
Mavra, make a wisdom saving throw.
13.
Okay. That is a success. So she does not flee. Okay. And however, she does have other problems. As another earth elemental appears. The third one, the red guys, it seems to be under the red guys' control. It bursts from the earth and reaches out to slam her twice before again melting down below the ground. As the one next to you also does, Akiri. So that's one hit on Maver for 11 bludgeoning.
On who?
Mavra. And Akiri, the one next to you, sinks below the ground as well.
Okay.
Alright, Crim's turn.
Well, all of my plans went to shit. I'm just gonna magic missile the magma mephit that's in here with us.
He's above you and you can still magic missile him.
Yep. That's about all I can do.
Okay. Oh!
Student first level.
3 purple fireworks of magic shoot up from within the wall. Boom, boom, boom! And the magma mephit explodes in midair. Dead.
Woo!
Cordy.
How tall are the walls?
10 feet high.
10 feet high. Alright. Do they look like something that would be possible to climb over? Or
Pretty difficult. What's your? Are you trained in athletics?
No.
Well, you're not really sure. But it doesn't look easy.
Alright, so then in that case, what I'm gonna do, is I'm going to move forward to this edge. I'm going to turn into a spider. I'm gonna climb up the wall, like up and over the wall.
That's awesome.
So that I'm over the wall.
Alright.
And I'm gonna revert back, like, once I get to the other side, so you don't really, like, have to...
Can you do that all in the same turn?
It's a bonus action to revert, so if I don't...
Well, you only get one bonus action to turn.
Yeah, but I didn't do anything that was... All I did was walk.
Oh, it's a regular action to turn into it?
Yeah, I'm not a moon circle druid. It's like
Gotcha.
a different circle.
Are you trying to balance on top of the wall? Because it's only a few inches wide.
I'm sorry, you cut out.
Damn it, really? Have I been cutting out this whole time? I thought it was better.
You've just done it twice, I think. Just that time and one other time.
It's because the music's too loud. Are you trying to balance on top of the wall because it's only a few inches wide?
Okay, maybe 3 times.
Cut out.
Cordy Sephi, are you trying to balance atop the wall, which is only a few inches wide?
No, I wanted to, like, go up it and over.
Okay. So you're just on the other side now.
That was my goal, and then revert back out.
Okay.
So that was my turn, because I wild shaped and...
Okay. So a spider appears and then disappears.
The wind would still be up, though, because that doesn't drop with wild shape.
It is blocked by the wall.
But now I'm on the other side of the wall.
Oh.
So would it just... Like, the same... I don't think the angle would change. But it would just... Now I'm on the other side of the wall.
So it was kind of, sort of like this? Whoops, not like that.
Yeah. It can be like that if you want. It was like a diagonal not hitting breath.
How did I do
like...
this before? Oh yeah, that's right. Whoosh! The wind regathers itself.
And that's my turn.
Bella.
Alright, this is completely fucked. So I'm going to... give Bardic Inspiration to Equitas. Just shout some encouraging epithets over the wall.
Thanks.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to punch Krim.
So you don't have to see someone in order to give them Bardic Inspiration?
Nope, they just have to be able to hear me.
Alright.
Just hear it muffled from behind the wall. You got this!
That's hilarious. Okay. Akiri.
Oh boy. Okay. Well. I'm gonna do a cure wounds at just a level 1 on the spider.
Okay.
So she gets 16 back.
Strakik enjoys the power of healing magic.
Hey, good girl. Alright, and then we are going to move How far can Shocking move?
30 feet.
30 feet.
Or 60 with a full move.
Yeah, we'll just move up that way towards,
Equitas, you have the amazing experience of a huge spider walking overhead.
That's fun.
Alright, and then that is movement and action, so I am...
Mephits.
Getting tired of these guys.
They are not tired of attacking Akiri. So that's what these are. 4 Mephits are attacking Akiri, Srakik, and Cordy. They all let loose. They swell up like horrible toads, and then let loose their fire breaths. So they kind of swoop down in order to do that. So they're no longer so high up in the air. So I need you all to make dexterity saving throws. 4 of them.
And then you want me to roll 4d20 for Shocking?
Sure. Alright, so Srakik fails twice, taking 14 plus 6, so 20 for Srakik.
Yeah, she's down. And out.
Srakik goes down. Smoking. Akiri, you're taking 3, 3, 3, and 4. So, a total of 13. Cordy, you're taking the same.
Did you say 13 or 14?
3, 3, 3, and 4, so 14 total. 13 total, sorry. 13 points of fire damage total. Okay. Now the Magmen go. And some of them are only now reaching their quarry. Oh yes, and Mavra's getting attacked by claws from a magma mephit as well. Even with advantage, it's no good. The Magmin tries to touch Mavra. Nope. And however, yes. So Mavra's got several enemies attacking her. There's a Magmin over here that circles around Bref in order to gain advantage on his attack. And he tries to touch Bref. He tries to touch Bref in a burning kind of way. Barely misses. Barely! That would have been 12 fire, my friend. And then this guy can't quite reach Bref because the Earth Elemental's in the way. So he runs up there and does a dodge action. So the Magmin is kind of like jumping back and forth. Can't hit me! Except he says that in Ignan. Okay. That's it. It's that time! The lava bubbles and boils as the chant rolls on, echoing through the caldera. Equitas, please roll 2d20.
Ten and 11.
Right there. Kaboom! It basically flies straight up and comes crashing back down in the lava. Alright. Now, some of these guys would actually start to be getting close enough to use their slings without disadvantage, potentially. So this guy is going to move there and attack Mavra, 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 and Mavra. So 4 sling attacks on Mavra. And by the way, Akratos, you were prone last turn.
Oh, I was? How did that happen?
Because you got hit by a stone that expanded and failed your strength saving throws.
Oh, correct. Okay, I remember. Okay.
Alright, Mavra. 2, 3, 4. 1 hit at a 19. So that's 1 bludgeoning and 5 fire as the gob of super hot stone strikes you and then sticks, expanding, its weight increasing and threatening to drag you down, clang, like a bowling ball. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw, Mavra. Take 1 bludgeoning and 5 fire, so 6 damage. And your strength saving throw is a success, so you are not dragged down. You stand sturdily upon your dwarven feet. Okay, so Cordy, we have one guy being hit by the gust of wind. He succeeds. But I'm going to rule he does not want to be firing his sling up through the gust of wind. So he's going to move over there and he's going to shoot at you, Cordy. Oh my god, he's still at disadvantage. Unbelievable. Cordy, I think even with disadvantage, that's a hit. 16.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wow.
4 bludgeoning and 8 fires. The stone expands and burns you. Go ahead and make a strength saving throw, please.
$17.
Okay. You succeed. This other guy attacks you with a sling. He has healed himself somewhat, somehow. Bandaged up his wounds a little bit. But that's a terrible miss. This guy also attacks Cordy. He gets a hit, 4 bludgeoning, and 5 fire for a total of 9 more damage. Please make another strength saving throw. Ooh, you are dragged down and fall prone.
Okay.
This guy's gonna double move. He doesn't have a clear view of any targets. So he moves up behind the Earth Elemental there. Mavra.
I'm just gonna attack this guy right in front of me. $26.
Well, that's a natural 20. Ba-ba! Mavra, that's a hit. You do 13 damage to that guy. Giving him a tremendous smack with your weapon. The dragon's bite bites deep. Don't forget you have charges on that thing. If you could have used them.
So that's not an extra action?
No, it's not an action.
Okay.
The cone.
The cone, firing the cone is, yeah. The other stuff is, but not doing bonus damage with your attack. Just for future reference. Okay, anything else?
No, not right now.
Okay, breath. Too loud.
Oh gosh, these cultists are really rude. They kind of messed my plans up. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can still make it. I'm gonna take a lot of attacks of opportunity.
Are you gonna try to push through an enemy?
I am.
Okay.
My goal is to get right here.
Alright. Make an athletics roll.
Let's see. Would that be?
Well, actually, we have a bunch of attacks of opportunity to resolve as well
Yeah.
when you do that. But go ahead and make the roll.
And since it's strength based, would that be with advantage?
Yeah.
That's only a 12 then.
Alright, well, I'm going to give him an opposed roll, so we'll see what he gets. I beat you! Unfortunately, you're going to fail and you're going to take a bunch of attacks of opportunity as you expose yourself trying to shove through this crowd.
Ew, don't expose yourself.
Really?
So, the elemental swings at you, dealing 16 bludgeoning, half to 8. And the cultists, they beat on you with their fists and their wavy daggers. One of them gets a critical hit. So that's going to be 6 slashing, half to 3.
Alright, since I cannot push through them this turn, which one got the critical hit on me?
1, 2, 3. The guy you pushed.
I'm going to smack him twice with my Jackal Block.
Okay.
So it's an 18 and a 23.
He is squashed flat as a pancake. You hammer him to the ground like a peg. Is that the end of your turn?
I'm going to send another hit die to...
I'm gonna rule. Is that a bonus action to use?
Action.
I'm gonna rule that you had to use your bonus action to make the overrun attempt.
Oh, okay. Then that will be it.
Okay. Equitas.
Okay. Yeah, I was getting ready to just book it on out of here too. So, I guess what. All right. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go for this method here with an Eldritch Blast. It's an 18, 14 in its face.
That thing is dead. Splattered. Explodes in midair. That's too far away to hit anyone with its exploding body.
And then I'm gonna move up to right about. Can I? Can I? I'm gonna go. Nope, not there. I'm just gonna move up to here. Yep, the end.
Okay. Equitas, I think you just ended your turn on a vein of magma.
Totally forgot about that. My bad.
You take 1 fire, halved to 0.
Love it.
Your tiefling body is immune to such tricks. Alright, we're taking a 5-minute break, folks, before the bad guys go. So, I will see you back here in just a couple minutes.
Okie doke.
I hate to do it in the middle of combat, but that's the way it goes. Alright, we'll be back. We'll be right back. And we're back, folks. So, the dramatic fight can continue. The scarred Earth cult does not seem inclined to yield the field. And here is where the Earth Elementals make new appearances. Indeed. One of them seems intent on beating down Bref. So this guy is going to have advantage on these slam attacks, as Bref is completely surrounded. Oh, man! So the first one is a critical hit, cracking Bref across his thick skull. The second one, bam, also connects, smashing him across the face with advantage. And yet, the critical hit does less damage than the regular hit. So, after rage reductions, that will be 9 damage and 10 damage, for a total of 19. And this guy is going to hiss a word at you, Bref, in common. Drop.
It like gets hot.
Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw. Bref is far too wise for such nonsense. He is not worried about that. Then this guy goes and hides behind this bush because he doesn't want to take any more beatdowns.
Wait, which
Coward.
guy?
This guy.
Oh.
Ak-Iri, as you mutter coward toward him, the ground ripples beneath the broken body of your favorite spider in the whole world. And an earthen giant rises up. Boom, boom! Heavy stone and earth fists smashing your body. And he will not get advantage on that. Your back is to a wall.
They both
Oh,
missed.
luckily for you, he doesn't have advantage. So this earth elemental swings, but you duck both attacks. Okay. Meanwhile, Mayfra. The other earth elemental that keeps attacking you pops up. Boom, boom. I clicked that too many times. Ignore the last one. Oh no, wait, I didn't. I clicked it the exact right number of times. So that is a
Ouch. Oh no.
The enormous fist hits you like a mountain on top of your helmet, knocking the top of it in, along with your skull, making a dent in the top of your head, smashing you down. That one hit is a critical that does 28 damage, and the other does 8. So a total of 36 points of damage.
I'm out.
Mavra collapses to the ground. Unconscious. This guy steps forward. What did I tell you, dwarf? Stay back with your friends and allies. And he slashes at you with his scimitar, where you lie unconscious on the ground. So that is going to automatically just give you a failure of one of your death saves. So you have one strike against you already. And then he's going to say, now let us move on to the rest. And he moves over here, behind this tree. While this Earth Elemental, having made the attacks successfully against Mavra, slides under the earth once more. You can see waves as it travels under the ground. This guy. He's gonna hang a double move. He says, Magmin, search her body for valuables. Oh wait, you'd only set them on fire. Krim, your turn.
I can do nothing except I'm gonna fire a magic missile at the wall and try and break it.
Okay, we'll
Hopefully
automatically
that'll do
hit.
some.
Roll damage. Which part of the wall?
The one right in front of me. Sorry, I can't.
You can't ping right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so right there.
So 9 force.
Okay. Magic slams on the wall, and some cracks fly out from it, from the spot where the magical fireworks of your magic missile hit. How much damage? 9 damage total. Okay. So it's definitely damaged. All right. If that's the end of your turn, Cordy.
I want to send a healing word to Breath, and I'll cast it at 2nd level.
You're sending it to Bref while... Oh, Bref is also knocked unconscious?
I think he has one.
Not yet.
Okay. Just to let you know, Mavra is lying out bleeding from many wounds.
I've headed her away.
Okay.
Yeah, we just.
Okay. Cool.
So that's 5 healing. Or no, what?
8 total.
8 total.
Okay.
And then I guess in an attempt to survive, I will use my wild shape to make all the mushrooms bloom and give myself some extra hit points.
Nice. The magic of the mushrooms flows over you. Unfortunately, I don't think Bella is back from dealing with the goblin yet. So I'm going to have her delay at least a little bit, and then figure out what to do about that.
Cordy Seffi, be more careful, please.
Okay.
Akiri.
Alright, sorry, I forgot to measure something. Akiri's going to, yeah, she's gonna fly to Mavra.
Okay, this guy is standing next to you and will get an attack of opportunity.
That's fine, I'll take it.
Nope.
Misses. And I'm going to do a 2nd level Cure Wounds on Mavra.
You reach down and touch her, and the healing magic of Jork flows into Mavra's veins.
27. Nope, sorry, 25.
Wow. 25 points of healing to Mavra. Okay, any bonus actions?
Nope.
Okay. Bella's not back, and the bad guys are about to go. So I will decide. So guys, would you tell Bella what I did with her character when she is back?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. She's going to cast Healing Word on Cordy. For 6 healing.
Cool. We thank you.
And then she's going to whip around and fire her bow. At, wait. Oh, she is... She's behind the walls. Do you have to see them to cast Healing Word on them? I think you do, actually.
I think so.
Hmm. And you can
Yes,
see.
that you can see.
Yeah, she can't really do anything about... Yeah, so she can't actually cast that. Unless she succeeds in climbing. So she's going to go to this corner of the wall where you've damaged it. And she's going to try and push against the two sides of the corner and use that to scramble up using acrobatics. She succeeds, and then she casts Healing Word on Cordy for that amount.
We thank you.
So she is now perched on top of the wall over there. So please tell her that. Alright. The magma mephits that still survive. One of them swoops down to claw Equitas. He's going to swoop around behind you, actually. And claw you, Equitas. The other one's going to swoop up in front of you.
Fucking bring it. The first one that hits me is going to get hellishly rebuked, by the way.
Okay. So they're going to have advantage. Alright, that's 2 hits. So 4 slashing and 1 fire reduced to nothing. So 4 slashing and then 2 slashing and 4 fire. So total of 8 damage to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Alright. The hellish flames roar out from your hands and strike the Mephit in the face. He doesn't even dodge! He's terrible at it. They flow over him, doing no damage whatsoever as the lava creature flaps its wings, laughing in your face.
That's fine.
Sorry, man.
Oh man, that's fine.
Okay. This Magman runs up to Cordy and tries to touch her, giggling as he explodes into flame and tries to make you explode into flame. Ooh. He does not have advantage, so that's a miss? Wow, a miss. Okay, he misses.
Cool. Also, weird question. With the wind shooting out of me, can I catch on fire?
Yes.
Did you just ask about lightning?
You're not in the wind, are you?
Well, I just thought I'd try. I mean, we have to ask for whatever crumbs we can get at this point.
This Magman is going to come up and try to... actually, Mavra just came to consciousness and she's on the ground. It's going to try and touch Mavra.
Does it know she's alive, though?
Why wouldn't it?
Probably. Never mind. Okay, that's fair. I'm not sneaky.
Well, it's a 19. So, Mavra, you're now on fire and you take 8 fire damage and you're on fire. Meanwhile,
After the fire.
you take 8 fire and you're on fire.
Okay.
Akiri, this guy in the red robes looks at you, and he snarls.
Kiri glares back.
The elf does not seem pleased. He is the only non-human or dwarf in this whole crowd. Okay, I think that's all the Magmins. Did I attack you, Bref? With the Magmin?
I don't think you did.
Alright, that's happening now then. He has advantage. He reaches out to touch you.
Oh my goodness.
He has advantage. Oh! That is 11 damage. So 5 is fire, so that's not reduced. And the 6 is reduced, so a total of 8 damage. And you're on fire.
Back down to 1.
So don't forget you're on fire, so on your turn, if you don't extinguish the flames, you'll take fire damage. For future reference, I think I will allow the gust of wind to extinguish the flames of anyone who runs through it. That would be pretty fun. Okay. It's that time. The lava bubbles and pops. A lava bomb flies out. Roll 2d20, Cordy.
You cut out when the name of who you want to roll.
Cordy.
Okay.
Or did I skip Equitas? No. Cordy.
What?
6 and 11.
Okay. That's going to hit right here. Not hurting anybody, but coming pretty close to somebody.
Once told.
The cultists press their advantage. Standing right nearby, they whirl their slings. So 4 sling attacks. But this time, this guy shouts, "Aim for the bird!" So they're firing at Akiri now.
Okay.
Uh, 22 hits.
So 8.
8 damage and make a strength saving throw.
Crap, 5.
You fall to the ground. You are prone.
She's gonna squeak in dismay.
Okay. Breath, you are beset by 2 cultists who come at you with their wavy-bladed scimitars. An unnatural 20 hits for 4 slashing, total of 2. This guy moves up a bit, and he is going to fire a slingshot at Cordy. He screams, "Die, nature witch!" A 12 hits, 3 bludgeoning, and 5 fire for a total of 8. Make a strength saving throw. Actually, no, you're just unconscious, aren't you?
Hold on, I have extra hit points. How much?
You have extra hit points?
Yeah, I did the wild shape thing that gave me 9 extra hit points. So I have 9 temporary hit points, and then I have 8 normal hit points.
Okay. Did you add that to your... You should add that to your hit point total so that it shows up.
I put it on the temporary hit point field. I guess that doesn't show.
Oh my god, that doesn't show on the map? Oh my god, that's so annoying. Okay, fine. What is your strength saving throw then? Do that.
13.
13. That fails. You fall prone. Mavra.
I'm gonna douse myself.
Okay. You beat out the flames, and you do not take any further fire damage. You are still prone, unless you want to spend half your movement to stand up.
If I can do that, then yes.
Okay. You still have a bonus action if you wish, and half your movement if you wish.
I'll go ahead and move here.
Okay. Breath.
You're fine.
Breath lies upon the ground, unconscious, but his body is tough and he is not bleeding out. Were you unconscious earlier? Or did that knock you out last turn?
The first attack that hit me, which I think was the only one that hit me, the 2 slashing damage that I took knocked me out.
Okay. Wow. Got it. Okay. Okay, Breath is tough, but he is unconscious and in trouble. Equitas.
Okay.
What do you
Looking
wish to
around.
do?
Looks like our asses are getting kicked.
You're prone, aren't you? Yes.
I am. Okay. I didn't move last time. Could I have used half my movement last time to say I got up?
Yes, sure. I guess so, yeah.
Okay. It's up to you.
Well, no, isn't... Yeah, I guess... I might have gotten my turns mixed up. Okay. So you're not prone.
Okay. I'm just gonna, I mean, it doesn't really matter because I don't have to move, but I was gonna run back here and kind of look up at Bella and reach into my, reach in the pocket and pull out the deck of many things. And I'm going to take out 3 cards.
Well, you're going to declare that your intent to draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like we need to summon the spirit of Samson.
Please.
Well.
Here he comes. That boy.
I want to throw up.
We love you, Equitas.
Nobody's making you do this, man.
I know. But I mean, we're all gonna... I know.
Okay.
And whatever is whatever, man.
The cult is winning, and Equitas is afraid that everything will be destroyed if he does not do something. And so he goes to draw a card. And as he reaches for it, a ghost begins to formulate out of the ether. All right. Okay. Equitas. Go ahead and draw your first card by dragging it from the deck and putting it out on...
Alright. Well, I thought I just did it.
the table.
Oh, I guess I can just hit draw.
You should be able to click and drag.
Well,
The
I
top
did.
card.
It didn't do it. It looked like it's dragging it. Oh wait, maybe I should drag that one. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
There it is. The world. The power of the fates. Thunder. Warning sound.
Like that ever stopped us.
Aquitas, you feel suddenly lighter. You feel an enormous release of weight from upon you. You realize your coin purse is empty.
Oh, well then it wasn't that big of a release of weight.
Your cloak is gone.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Your everything that has more value, really any value, is gone. Except for your magic items. Those still remain upon your person.
So there's a Nikki Equitas standing in the middle of a battle.
He's not naked. I mean, he has his clothes on. But anything that he could have sold for money is gone. Any form of tokens of ownership or anything that you carry from your past is also gone.
Wait, what does that mean?
I just mean if you had a little symbol of the Acolytes of the Shadow secreted about your person somewhere, it's gone.
Okay.
That was only the first card.
Yeah, no kidding.
But I am going to... oh, I'm so sorry! Samson! There you are! I was waiting for you to make a noise.
Oh, sorry. I thought you knew I was here.
No, I didn't know you had signed into Discord. Do you want to slap that out of his hand before it takes effect?
So do I actually show up and can I like see?
So Samson appears on the field. Boof! There he is. Old Samson. But in like a ghostly form, somewhat translucent, and with terrible wounds all over his person. Now, Samson, you are there. You certainly could slap the card out of his hand, but you're only going to exist for... Hang on. A few seconds. Do you want to do that? Or do you want to do something else?
So I'd like to state that I'm not wearing exactly what I died in. I'm in a bloodied and torn up, basically nightgown.
Yes, the magic of the wish has pulled you across time and space and realities. The dead character of Samson has come back for this moment due to the power of his wish.
And I have a bit of a wild and shocked look in my eye. Immense confusion.
Give him a nod. Hey.
That's all right. So you're confused, but what do you do? What do you do? You have to decide right now. Do you slap it out? You slap it out of his hand. That doesn't happen, Equitas. For a second, you thought that was going to happen, and it doesn't.
Let's be honest. I'm only happy because I get to keep the cloak.
And then the ghost would be about to fade. But a second card is drawn.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Stuck to the mortal realm for a little bit longer.
There it is.
Oh, Temperance. Equitas. Well, Samson, you are pulled once again across time and the centuries and phases of existence and planes to decide whether to allow Equitas's magic items to all be disintegrated as the powers of the fates step into play.
Now, I think if I let that happen, it might break my curse, and the deck would disintegrate, and so I would be...
Well...
I'd be done.
Maybe. You could rest in peace.
I suppose I could rest in peace.
He says.
I'm gonna slap that one as well.
Slap! The card burns away and nothing happens. A third card must now be drawn.
Okay. Yeah. Come on, be a good one. Come on.
Justice.
It's your name. This has to be good.
It's got to be, right?
There's no way.
No way this could go terribly wrong.
Alright, what are those effects? Hit me with it.
This card is the same card that was drawn by the 7-foot-tall warrior in crimson armor in the lava temple well, not centuries, in a very different time and place. And it will break the mind of whomsoever draws it. Actually, I take that back. It can't be that card. It's not that card. That card has already been drawn, and it is not in the deck.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
okay.
I looked at the wrong part of the table. It is not that same card. It is...
Don't do that to us, Max. That was terrifying.
I looked at the wrong thing. I'm sorry. It's not that. Never mind.
So then what did I draw?
You drew...
Or do I need to draw again?
One of Judgment. The Judgment of the Fates will change one of his friends into a mortal enemy. And it will not be anyone here present. But even you, with your powerful wish, cannot tell who it will be.
What if I don't have any friends? All my friends are in this caldera with me.
Someone that knows him will become a mortal enemy. Or you could do something else.
Is that still the justice card, though? Just for note-taking purposes?
Yes, it's the justice card. I misread it earlier.
Word up.
Alright, I am going to swing my hand to slap, and as I swing my hand, I am going to wish to cast True Resurrection on myself.
What?
What?
Please tell me he comes to us in his bloody nightgown.
Samson's form begins to materialize. The ghostliness fading. The translucence of his figure no longer apparent. Go ahead and make a D100 roll for me, please.
/ roll D100. Yeah.
You can never cast Wish again. However, in his otherworldly nightgown, sewn with silver and gold threads, with the images of books with wings all over himself, Samson is frickin' alive! And standing here in this volcanic pit with all of you.
Well, that's freaking awesome.
Hey, dude. Welcome back to
Hello.
the land of the living.
Thanks. It's a shame I lost my third wish. Might have been able to help.
Well, surely you've got something.
As all of this insanity is going on, the bad guys are looking over like, what just happened? Is this the cavalry arriving? This old man in his nightgown? How does it feel to be alive again, Samson?
It's pretty weird, I gotta admit.
You breathe again. You feel emotions, heat upon your skin. Smells, sounds, sights, sensations of all kinds beating on you in this rush. After so long in this otherworldly realm, dead but not quite gone, in the great library in the sky, the memory of which is even now beginning to fade from your mind.
Can I take any action or do anything? Or is it on my turn?
Roll initiative.
Not my character sheet.
I think I have... Yeah, your character sheet is there. Under characters. So select Samson's token on the map here.
Yeah, I opened my character sheet. I'm looking for where the...
There's like a thing at the top. It says initiative.
Right above your hit points. Like right above your hit points.
It's been a while.
You see where it says the word initiative?
Got it.
Alright, you didn't select your token.
What?
Remember I said select your token? Alright, never mind. Samson enters the field and is like, hi! Now, you're sick and weak and confused, so you may not be able to do much, but we'll see. In any case, Samson is alive and standing before you. Some incredibly powerful magic has just been thrown around here. But that is not going to stop the Scarred Earth Cult from continuing to try to kill you.
That's right.
At least you gained an ally. Even if he is in his nightgown.
We should probably fix that at some point.
This Earth Elemental stands upon the body of Srakik and slams two fists down on Cordy. It doesn't care that Samson just was a ghost and came back to life.
I'm dead, and I think I just lost a save or two saves. Is it two saves when you get hit when you're down?
We're gonna do one save right now.
All right.
Oof.
Another one bites the dust. Ak-Iri, you are getting a rude attack from behind as this guy rushes up out of the ground and smashes down at you, getting advantage because you are prone, pulled down by the heavy rocks. That's two 22s.
Yeah, even if I shielded it, it wouldn't do anything.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it would be exactly 22, wouldn't it?
No,
Okay.
Exactly. It's only 4, right? And she has 7, and her normal is 17. So it'd be 21.
I think it's 5.
Is it 5 or is it 4?
Yeah, because my AC goes up to 19 when I use shield.
It would still be exactly the same then.
13 bludgeoning and 19 bludgeoning for a total
Yeah,
of 22
Akiri's
damage.
down.
And Akiri goes down. The elf says, "Take her unconscious body and tie her up."
Does she vanish though?
That
Right.
is the question. You just went unconscious from damage. So, do you wish to allow the teleportation effect to occur? You have to be willing. As you fall to the ground, your mind escaping you, do you want to teleport away, Akiri?
No.
This is your only opportunity.
No, she doesn't want to.
Okay? If you're unwilling, then the magic dissipates with no effect. Akiri falls unconscious, and some magic sparkles appear as the magic fades. That earth elemental receives an order in Terran, and it moves up next to Mavra. All right. Samson, you seem to have walked into an extraordinarily desperate situation.
Yeah, I think I can deduce that. I think I can guess that just based on the fact that they drew a card at all, considering that was the circumstances of the last card drawing.
Mavra, this guy is casting a spell at you. He says, "Fall." Make a wisdom saving throw, please. That's a success. This guy also casts a spell at you. Rock thing, rock. Make a wisdom saving throw, please. That's a success. You felt the stiffening of the limbs, but you shake it off. He seems angered by that. Alright.
He'll have to be strong.
Bref, you're unconscious over here? Okay. This earth elemental sinks below the ground. And a wave moves the earth just below where you can see. Krim, you feel a little movement below your feet,
Well, fuck.
but nothing else happens yet. All right. Krim, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna try and climb this fucking wall.
All right, you're gonna try to do what Bella did.
Yes, please.
All right, make an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm proficient in athletics, so I'll do that one.
Okay. You're climbing the wall you damaged. Whoa!
Oh yeah!
Nice.
You leap over the wall in a single bound and have full movement on the other side.
I am tired of this fucking wall. Okay, holy shit, Samson's alive.
He stands there before you in a nightgown embroidered with flying books.
Yeah, I literally look like I've seen a ghost, except he's not actually a ghost anymore.
You have both seen a ghost and not a ghost anymore.
Akiri, Cordy, and Bref are all unconscious.
I don't.
You can only see Akiri, though, actually.
And I have an action, or
Yeah.
no? I mean,
Yeah.
Did I use my action
You
to
just,
climb the wall?
no, natural 20.
Oh god, no, I don't know what to do. I don't have any healing. Okay, I'm trying to see what I can see. I withdraw, but I don't know about the deck of anything, so I'm not going to. I'm just surprised.
I mean, he's still holding it in his hands, if that's really something you want to do.
Oh god, I'm a coward. No.
You can talk
it.
to me also, right?
Hi. And I'm gonna Scorching Ray, one of the Earth Elementals. I
Okay.
do the one that's next to Cordy.
Alright, you'll have to move a little bit, but you can do it.
Okay, and I'm gonna use the last 2 charges I have in my crown to get
Okay.
advantage on the first and third one because I'm
Okay.
I think I chose the right ones.
Yeah. So those are 3 hits. Bzz, bzz, bzz. The Earth Elemental is heavily damaged by the flames, taking 17 points of fire damage. Alright. Samson, I had you roll initiative, but I should have... I'm just going to rule that you're at initiative count 1, because you just got resurrected.
Okay.
And you are confused. So, I just put you at initiative count 1. Cordy. Please roll a death saving throw, Cordy. I think that's a success, isn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that is.
So you have 1 strike and 1 success now.
I hate this crap.
Samson. You get a turn.
I turn to Equitus and I say, are you guys about to die?
Yeah.
I think we should. I believe that I have power over the deck, and I think we should draw more cards. But as soon as we're done with this, I'm destroying that thing and breaking my stupid curse because I am done with this shit.
It's probably a good idea. I agree with all of the above.
All right. I reach for the deck. Do you give it to me?
Yeah, take it.
I want to draw
All the
5 cards.
All right.
and hope that I still have power.
After you draw one card, the deck disappears.
Alright.
Fades away like the cards themselves. Headed who knows where. Draw your cards, Samson. The fates shall decide what it is. You drew it into your hand instead of to the board. So no one knows what it is. You gotta drag it to the board. From your hand.
I'm trying to find it.
It's on your avatar, or your little name at the bottom.
Ah. Sorry.
Do you have the deck in the lower right of the screen?
Yes.
Hover over the deck, and you'll see a little
Yep.
card bump up. Drag that card out.
There we go.
No, but he just drew another card, Paul. That drew a new card.
Oh.
He right-clicked and drew it into his hand previously.
I didn't write. I just
Yeah,
clicked draw.
now he has 3 cards.
Okay. Well, the one on the table is the one. What is it?
Alright,
Is
one on the table is the one.
The Hierophant. Oh, that's a good one, isn't it?
God, I hope so.
Is it?
Okay. Knowledge. The priceless gift of knowledge you have been seeking all your life.
So what level fireball?
You can ask any question. Any one single question. For the next year. Within the next year, you can ask one single question and know its ultimate answer. That is the most perfect card for Samson to draw. And then the deck fades from existence. So, you could ask anything. From, how do we win this fight? To, what is the truth of the kingdom of Ebb? And with that, I think we have to call this session.
That thunder was very accurate.
Big fight like that. It was always had the risk of not resolving. And I think that's what happened.
Yet.
Well, that was really amazing, guys. Thank you for playing. I am having a lot of fun. And now you get a whole week to worry about what you're going to do next and how you're going to get out of this one. So, I'm going to bid you good night. Whew. And let's all take some well-earned rest as this desperate fight rages on in the Wildlands.
I just figured out how to open the other card, and I know I don't get it, but I'm just really curious. It's strength.
Well, I guess you'll have to find another deck of many things. That probably would have been a better one to get.
Probably.
Actually. Potentially. This is perfect, though, because this is like the ultimate card Samson would want. And be tortured about using. So, that is certainly the most interesting possible result. Alright, guys, I hope you had as much fun as I did. Whew! That is an epic fight that I have been planned out a long time ago and has been waiting to actually use. So, good night. Thank you to everybody who joined us in Twitch chat. You're awesome. Thank you for coming by. Thank you to my amazing players, especially Leo, who I hope can join us as a regular player again until he dies next week. Again.
We'll see how my schedule works out.
We'll see how the schedule works out. So, thank you to Jeremy, player of the Human Barbarian Breath. Thank you to M, player of the Aarakocra called Akiri. Aarakocra cleric called Akiri. Too many K sounds. Paul, thank you, man. Thank you, my friend, for playing an awesome Equitas, the Tiefling Warlock. Thank you to Alexis for playing Cordycephii, the Mushroom Druid, half mushroom, half full elf. Thank you to Haley, player of Krim, the Dragonborn Sorcerer. Thank you to Danielle, player of Mavra, the Dwarf Fighter. Thank you to Kirsten, player of Bella, the Half-Elf Bard. And thank you to Leo for jumping in at the last minute to portray Samson's ghost and then resurrected Samson, the elf wizard. Thanks to all of you, and good night. Until next time. Whew! That was a lot. That was a lot.
Guys, we found the wrong wizard.
And on that note...
I'd like a refund.
Good night, good night.
The one I was supposed to get was a bird.